right, Mr.
Help you?
Crocker? Is that you? Nope.
Hey.
Actually, wanted me to go to the embassy, right? It isn't the embassy. Maybe this is it. Okay, there we go. It was on one of these sides here. Alright, I need to speak with Mr. Crocker. Hello, miss.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about the embassy?
The embassy offices are to your left, while the barracks and living quarters are to the right. If you're looking for a history lesson, I suggest you talk to Ambassador Crocker.
Alright. You know what? You're kind of cute. Tell me about yourself.
I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Is there something I can actually help you with?
Or maybe not. I'm looking for the ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
Alrighty then.
Sir? Evening.
She said to her right at the end of the hall.
Heard you snuffed that Benny guy. Good riddance. Guy was a scumbag.
What do you know about the ambassador?
He's a little stiff and stuffy. Doesn't leave the office that much. Always surrounds himself with papers and reports. I've always wanted to play a prank on him, but there's no way I could ever pull that off without getting in trouble from Captain Pappas.
Yeah, a prank you say?
Yeah, I got a few ideas that I'm working on. Maybe I'll let you in on it once I have something.
Tell me about yourself.
What have you heard? I know people think I'm a little on the wild side, but I'm just trying to have fun, you know? Just because I happen to get into fights and like to pull pranks doesn't mean anything.
Alright. What can you tell me about the captain?
Now, she may be a bit of a hard ass, but she's the best damn captain we've had here. I'd be careful around her. You don't want to get on our bad side.
And what's happening on the strip?
Us troopers mostly come to the strip for our R&R. We blow off some steam by gambling, drinking, partying, or fighting. If you're looking for a good time, I'd suggest hitting up Gamora. The girls there are pretty nice, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Sir?
You know what, actually, let me see if I can,
Wow, look who it is. What can I help you with? Bring it on, buddy.
You have to have at least 30 cards. How many cards do I have? I know I've been buying some. I don't have... Oh, I don't have 30 cards.
Hello?
Evening. I heard you killed Benny over at the Tops. I bet you think you're some sort of tough cookie. A piece of advice. If you mess with any of my men, you'll regret it.
Well, what can I mess with you? What's happening on the strip?
Yeah, more the usual. We're keeping an eye on the troopers to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Yeah, the only stupid one we've had lately is Private Irwin. He's starting to cause more trouble than he's worth.
Tell me more about yourself, Captain.
Not much to tell. Keeping the troopers in line and monitoring the strip keeps me busy. It's my job, and I'm gonna do it well. Now, if that's all, I've got work to do.
What can you tell me about the ambassador?
Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now. If you have any questions about the embassy, you should ask him. He'll talk your ear off.
All right.
Bye.
She said go to her right. I guess I meant over this way.
Hello.
Ambassador's final reports.
Hello?
Alright, here we go.
Hey. I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job.
Alright, I'm listening.
I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
Alright, you have my attention.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munitions stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you. Someone with your background and reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than anyone I have available. In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
Sure, I can find them.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
So, what exactly is happening around the strip lately?
It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore.
Alright. What more can you tell me about the NCR?
I can provide a quick history lesson, if that's what you're looking for. In 2274, President Kimball sent the NCR Army into the Mojavian Force with the objective of occupying and repairing Hoover Dam. Rangers and Army scouts had confirmed that the dam was basically unoccupied and could be restored to an operable condition. Upon arriving at the dam, however, they discovered that a large force of tribals and robots had occupied it. This was our introduction to the three families, the Securitrons and, of course, Mr. House. Using his Securitrons as intermediaries, Mr. House called for parley. He claimed his forces had occupied Hoover Dam in order to safeguard it for our arrival, and that he was ready to turn it over to us, so long as we could agree to terms. Those terms became the Treaty of New Vegas. The treaty recognized Mr. House's sovereignty over the Strip and granted us rights to establish military bases at the dam and McCarran Airport. The NCR is legally permitted to send 95% of the electricity produced by the dam to our home states. The remaining 5% goes to the Strip. The treaty actually makes it illegal for the NCR to prevent its citizens or troops on furlough from visiting the Strip. Once on the Strip, our citizens are subject to arrest or punishment by House's Securitrons, though that's a rare occurrence. Our troops enjoy a different status. It's illegal for the Securitrons to take action against them. Of course, it's also illegal for our troops to carry firearms on the Strip, so there isn't much trouble they can get into. Our military police does an adequate job of keeping the troops on furlough in line. I don't envy them that task. The embassy was established a few weeks after the treaty was signed. Basically, Mr. House handed us a dumpy little building he had no interest in renovating. I'm the third ambassador to hold this post, and the first, I think, to accept its limitations. My predecessors had ambitions of engineering the annexation of the Mojave. They thought they'd convince Mr. House to join up. I've never even spoken to the man, or whatever he is. Maybe the situation will change once we've beaten the Legion once and for all.
Continue.
Now we mostly just keep track of the NCR citizens and troopers around and make sure they don't get in trouble, but that's Captain Papa's job. I keep myself busy with paperwork and reports that get sent back to the NCR. It's mostly busy work, but every once in a while we make progress.
And tell me about yourself, Ambassador.
Interested in politics, huh? Well, grab a seat and get comfortable. I've been in politics quite a while now. Always had the drive to do it even when I was young. It's just something I was drawn to. I started my career over 20 years ago back in the NCR as the local mayor and worked my way up from there. I managed President Kimball's first run for a seat on the council. I suppose that's why I have this ambassadorship. I was elected to this post 7 years ago. I'm the third NCR representative to serve here in Vegas. Now, I've had my share of ups and downs along the way, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. That's it. Anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, give me a little more information about these boomers.
Thanks for doing this. Remember, we need their resources to help us in the upcoming battle. Do whatever it takes.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Alright guys, I got about 12 minutes left in the stream, then I'm going to have to call it quits for the night. I plan on streaming tomorrow, this Sunday, at around 2 p.m. You know, I plan on doing a 6-hour stream.
Sir?
Evening.
Looks like this place is lighting up in a little bit. Go ahead, 2 hours. There we go. Stars above and lights below.
Who would have thought a place like this would exist?
LVB station? What is LVB station? Oh, the Boulevard station.
Just lost a month's cabs.
Thank you for visiting New Vegas.
Well, ace in the hole. Okay. Well, let me head back there then. I thought there was something in there that seemed... like it needed further investigation.
Love how this place comes alive at night.
Player controls are disabled.
Hey, fella. Smooth. Oh, and now. Have a good time, baby.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey.
Hey, baby, what's the haps?
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your night?
Let's talk about the axe that I've recruited.
That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. Here's your 3%.
Sounds great.
You know it, baby. Take it easy, baby.
I dig this crazy slang.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Search Benny's room in the tops for clues. Is my lockpick status 43, so I need 7 more. Lockpick. Alright, so we gotta go back out this way. 13th floor.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Of course, now I've got his
Did you know the strip's all
key,
stirred up lately?
so now I can use the elevator, can't I? Hadn't thought about that. Wow, it's a nice, swanky place. Actually, I've got his key. Okay. Still not gonna get me in there. Well, really? Alright, Benjamin, what have you been hiding? Speech +5. I'll go ahead and take it. I probably don't even need it, but don't bother to narc. Richard Widmark and whatever the other lady's name is. This gives me a +5 too. Interesting. Yes, man. You know what, guys? I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. We will start tomorrow's stream talking to Yes Man. I forgot all about Yes Man.
You're the fink that killed Benny.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Ring-a-ding, baby.
That's it? Alright. Well. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting.